Leon Perera.
Sir, during the debate on the Early Childhood Education Centres Bill, I opined that when forming and enforcing regulations, we should recognize that diversity in early childhood education is one desirable objective. Regulations should be enforced flexibly so as not to erode the viability of smaller centres that are providing good quality care. We are still learning things about early childhood education. There should be sufficient space for innovation, research and experimentation, within reasonable limits, of course, to ensure minimum standards. This is the context for my questions and suggestions, which are as follows. Firstly, I would like to ask for an update on the pace of licensing by ECDA or ACTA under the bill passed in 2017. Anecdotally, it appears that the pace is slow. Secondly, I would like to ask how many centres have been unable to secure licensing. Thirdly, how many preschools have closed down or been acquired or merged since the Act was passed? Next, will children with high functioning or borderline special needs have their needs met in the remaining schools? My assumption is that many boutique or niche schools have had to change their operations significantly to cope with the requirements of the new Act. Is the government monitoring outcomes on this front, and what are the results so far? Next, what is the situation for insurance for preschool centres catering to children with special needs? Some insurers do not cover children with special needs, so preschools may seek to reduce their liabilities by not accepting children with special needs. This should be looked into. And lastly, sir, it has been over 6 years since the Starting Well study by the EIU, commissioned by the Leon Foundation, ranked Singapore 29 out of 45 countries studied in terms of early education sector quality. How has Singapore fared on such international benchmarks recently? And is this something the government monitors to obtain regular, independent assessments of early education outcomes? It should be. Thank you.